We're going to be discussing multiplying rational expressions. In our particular book, this is problem type 1. So what we have is a rational expression, which is essentially a fraction that contains variables. We're multiplying two of these. Now, there are two methods. So I'm going to rewrite the problem so that I can show both methods. Now, in the first method, we multiply straight across. 8 times 9 is 72, a, and then y times y is y squared. 3 times 2 is 6, a, and then y to the third. Like I said, I simply multiplied straight across. Now, I'm going to need to simplify this fraction. 6 will actually go into 72 12 times. My a's cancel, and then I have 2 y's and 3 y's. If I have 2 y's on top and 3 y's on the bottom, my 2 y's on the top will cancel, leaving me with 1 y left on the bottom. So my answer is 12 over y. Method 2 involves cross cancellation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my crosses, 8 and 2. Well, 2 will go into 8 4 times and into itself once. I have a's. My a's will cancel each other out. I don't have a y. So now I'll look at this. 3 goes into 9 3 times and into itself once. I have 3 y's here and 1 y there. That will leave me 2 y's in my denominator. But then I have a y and a y squared in the same expression. So this y will cancel, leaving 1 y in the denominator. To clean this up a bit, what I now have is 4 over y times 3 over 1, which gives me 12 over y. For our next example, I have 8x over a squared times 5a to the 4th x over 4x to the 3rd. Again, I'm going to show both methods for doing this. And really, it's the same thing as you saw in the last example. You get the same answer. It's just a matter of personal preference. Which do you like to do? Cross cancel first and then multiply, or multiply first and then reduce? If I multiply first, I have 8 times 5, which gives me 40. X times x, that's x squared, but then I also have this a to the 4th. We usually keep them in alphabetical order. I have no number, so that's a 1. So 4 times 1 is 4. A squared x to the 3rd. 4 will go into 40 10 times. I have 2 a's in my denominator, 4 a's in my numerator. So 2 of those a's will cancel, leaving me 2 a's in my numerator. I have 2 x's in my denominator, in my numerator, and 3 x's in my denominator. 2 of these x's will cancel, leaving me 1 in my denominator. If I want to cross cancel, 4 goes into 4 once and into 8 twice. I have 2 a's, which will cancel 2 of these a's. 1x cancels 1x, but then again I have x's in the same expression, so this x will cancel, leaving just 1x behind. To rewrite for clarity, I now have 2 over 1 times 5a squared over x, which gives me 10a squared over x. And that's how you multiply rational expressions.